First at 5, prosecutors call it a shocking and disappointing verdict.
A stunning acquittal for a Long Island foster father accused of chronic sex abuse, allegations that went back decades. That foster dad is already back home today in Ridge, and that's where CBS 2's Carolyn Gusoff picks up the story. Carolyn?
Good evening. This case appeared to have a mountain of damning evidence. 8 different boys describing a house of horrors. This foster home here in Ridge where they detailed years of daily sex abuse. Well, now that foster dad is home because the jury has spoken. 60-year-old Cesar Gonzalez Mugaburo is a free man back at his boarded-up house he left vacant while he spent 14 months in jail. Earlier, he walked out of a Riverhead court without words, having heard the only words that mattered to him, not guilty.
Cesar's just obviously very happy, very emotional. He's not going to say anything, but we just want to thank the jury and going to take Cesar home. Thank you.
Surprised by the verdict?
Not at all. Not at all. Cesar, we knew it. We knew it. It's just sorry it took so long.
His attorney says Mugaburo wants his good name back after it was smeared. Heinous allegations that he sexually abused and endangered 8 of his foster children, intellectually and emotionally disabled boys, now grown up, who testified about a daily routine of sexual encounters before and after school, threatened into submission with physical beatings. He was even charged with sexually abusing the family dog. Deflated prosecutors called it a difficult case, multiple children over 20 years, and in the end, a shocking verdict.
What the defendant said was going to happen, the children weren't believed, came to pass.
The defense labeled the case a witch hunt, suggesting the boys were coached. Exhausted jurors left 7 days of deliberation, saying a hung jury wasn't an option.
It was a long 6 weeks, long, difficult
Sleepless
deliberations,
nights.
sleepless nights, and very difficult work. Ultimately, we try to do what we were tasked to do and follow the law.
The panel at first split until all agreed there was not enough evidence to convict.
Lack of information, not enough to work with. You hear something like this and the numbers are overwhelming and automatically you assume one way, but then when a judge gives you the charge and tells you what your job is, it sets everything in perspective.
The case exposed flaws in the child welfare system and abysmal communication between agencies. The jury's hope now for the 8 young men of Mugaburo's 140 who came forward
that they can live normal, functioning, productive lives.
Neighbors, some of whom testified at the trial, were visibly upset to hear about the verdict and the fact that Mugaburo is back home. Meanwhile, the Suffolk DA says it is disappointing, but he hopes there will not be a chilling effect with victims reporting abuse. In Ridge, Long Island, Carolyn Gusoff, CBS 2 News.
All right, Carolyn, thank you.